There's nothing sophisticated about my grocery trips. Hunched over a cart atop which are wobbly foodstuffs, it's accurate to say I look like a crone, hoarding canned beans and tortilla chips for my hovel. There are the kids, too, lending an air of frazzled casualness to my errand. Wobbly offspring slipping from the front of the cart fall dramatically and with great volume in the middle of the produce section, or, if we are in the parking lot, they fall dramatically and with great volume into a puddle of water mixed with gasoline and cigarette butts. There's a moment during every tightrope walk across the parking lot that I swerve to the opposite side of the lane to avoid a miniature elderly woman backing out blindly. Then I need to negotiate my way back to the other side while a kindred hassled mom in a minivan trails me at 2 miles per hour. If she'd just let me cross, she could have my space next to the cart return. The spot next to the cart return is my favorite. I can wrestle the groceries and the kids into the car and return my cart without leaving them alone while I run a marathon across 12 lanes. I have this irrational fear that clown-masked abductors will strike when I'm jogging an empty car cart to the corral. If that happens, I'll never be able to take the kids to a circus after I rescue them from kidnapper clowns. It will be just like when I watched Poltergeist in my 5th grade class. It was some kind of bonus fun time the teacher engineered. Just what every 5th grade girl wants: pea-stained shorts and a lifelong fear of carny folk. The space next to the cart return and clown phobias. That's how I keep my kids off of milk cartons. But there are times when I manage a trip to the store alone. A solo shopping experience, while it may include picking up chicken nuggets in dinosaur and boy band shapes, also includes the lone walk across the parking lot. When I go it alone, there is no child escaping his sister's grip to traipse between still idling Suburbans driven by newly licensed teens. There are no catfights between the twins over who gets to help push the cart back to our minivan. Little feet aren't rolled over when I attempt to realign the cart for unloading. Bread and tomatoes aren't tossed at fastball speed into the trunk. But the best part is that I don't need a car cart. One of those bastardized Tonka trucks whose primary function is a petri dish for flu. When I'm alone in the parking lot, I transform. As soon as the car door thunks behind me, I straighten my spine, lifting my less splendid than it was in its heyday bosom, and letting my jiggling belly flop over the top of my briefs, a consequence of my torso being held upright for the first time in months. My shoulders are pushed back, and my feet move one in front of the other, taking steps like a runway model, or, more truly, like someone who is not walking like a penguin, as one child tries to traverse the parking lot from between her legs. Yes, I'm a lady, damn it. I have a purse, and only a purse, on my arm. Not my purse, and 3 toddler purses in varying themes on princess that my girls needed to have in the store but have tossed to me no less than 30 seconds after exiting the car. I'm a parking lot prima donna. My shirt is covering my bra. Because a young boy isn't trying to get my undivided attention by pulling my V-neck below my belt line. As we cross in front of stopped vehicles, guy I recognize from the YMCA, my navel says peekaboo. I look Ray-Ban chic because my sunglasses are in the right spot on my face. They are not, as they were last week. dangling from one ear, because they were knocked askew in a scuffle between the kids, while my hands were occupied in the dragging of one reluctant child out of oncoming traffic, while simultaneously keeping her counterpart reined in. When I'm the only shopper, my pants are not drooping. My lip gloss is not enmeshed in stray, wind-whipped hairs that I can't dislodge for fear of losing my life-saving grip on my kids. No one has spilled my latte. I actually have a latte. Because I didn't need to avoid the drive-thru for fear of the demand for cake pops and chocolate milks. I'm me again. I'm not mom. I'm just ma'am, who doesn't get carded when buying wine any longer, but yippee, I'm old enough to buy wine. And if it weren't for the My Little Pony sticker one of my kids stuck to my rear before I left the house, I'd be the lady that I imagine I am.